the difference was like the motivation. I feel like
Mhm.
because we knew it was the last time. It was the last time for LLA. Also, maybe the last time we play as a team, and we were waiting for the interviews. I mean, it's a pretty sad moment to us. I just break down also in the room, but happens, you know. So I feel like we did everything we could. Obviously, this series we 100% think we could just won really easily. We could just come down, but like I said, it happens. Nothing is. I'm just proud of my team.
Yeah. I mean, you are very right to be proud of your team. Like I believe this is your eighth international tournament you attended, your fourth Worlds. You've led multiple teams. You took down 100 Thieves. You had a very close series, and you tried your best in this last series. Sometimes it just doesn't doesn't happen. Um, I still want to ask, so coming into today, what was sort of the preparation like? What was going through you guys' head, knowing that, as I read in another interview, you said this was your last bullet, this was your last chance to, make it to the Swiss stage.
I mean, the practice was the same. That's I think the difference was like the motivation. I feel like
Hmm.
because we knew it was the last time. It was the last time for LLA. Also, maybe the last time we play as a team
Yeah.
because we don't know what's gonna happen. So I think the motivation, yeah, was really different this time. But the practice was the same. We playing versus really good teams. We also learn a lot, but um, sometimes we just play like I said, like we didn't think a lot sometimes. So that make us like make so many mistakes in this series. Uh, it was a free game or tier one when we won the team fight. But yeah, uh,
I want to first ask, are you the emotional leader? Are you that sort of person in the team call that takes charge in those critical moments of the game? Like, is it your voice?
when after the early game and also when close to mid game, I'm the one who calls those things.
Yeah.
But as soon as it's like mid game to late game, the carries are the one that make the calls because they're the ones who's gonna deal damage. They know how they want to fight. So, but I think the mistake was from the rest. I think because sometimes we chase too hard
Yeah.
and we gave them two free barons. So yeah, and this time I think we didn't do our job like we did our best job. So like that's one of the reason we lost.
See. Um, Coming into today's series, I saw your drafting the way you drafted. First of all, I'm just sort of really curious about the Zaya in particular that you guys pulled out in game one and game two. Was the idea behind that you wanted to prevent the Vi from finding value if karaoke happened to lock it in, or was there like another idea behind it?
We were thinking about it also, and to having a good comp.
Mhm.
Obviously, Saya Rakan is not that good in versus Lucian Nami,
Yeah.
but they say they could do it just to have a good comp.
Mhm.
So we trust them. And in the first game, obviously, and the first and the second game, they were pretty hard
Mhm.
on the laning phase,
Yep.
but we could put it off the first one. The second one, we could also do the same, but I think they had more like tools, and they also play better than the first game.
Yep.
So yeah, obviously for the team game we don't gonna do the same. Like we had to change that.
Yeah.
So we pick another side and we just change everything.
I'm curious. After game one, did you expect the adaptation that Pain did, or did you expect them to stick with the composition of Lucian Nami and what they thought worked?
I mean, yeah, after they changed one ban, I feel like they were going to do the same. I think we expect the Sejuani pick also,
Yeah.
but we didn't expect that they had so much freedom to do whatever they want because we didn't have like a locked out CC
Yeah.
for Lucian or for Ari.
Mhm.
So it was pretty rough. also they got a little bit of advantage on top on the jacks, so he could just take turrets for free, or they could just strafe better. So yeah, we did a lot of mistakes also.
Yeah.
I think not we they did what we expected. So it's for us.
Okay. I also wanted to ask because you're considered quite a veteran within the LLA scene. You've been, as I mentioned before, you've attended well, this counts as 8 international tournaments. Every time you attend one of these tournaments, what are your main takeaways? Like every time you come to these games, you play against other international teams. What do you bring back to, I believe it was the LLN before, and then now the LLA. Like what were your main focuses?
I mean, every time I go international, I'm pretty happy because I can play versus the best players. So I've been screaming versus good players, good junglers. I've been playing Champions Queue, which is like a kind of scream, like if you want to call it solo queue. I mean,
Yeah.
So that's why when I win my region, that's the first time, the first thing that I think is like I'm gonna play versus the best. So I'm pretty happy because I can change my routine. So yeah, every time I'm on Worlds, I'm pretty how I say, uh,
Excited?
yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sh-
That I know there's a lot of doom and gloom around sort of the leagues all merging next year into North and South, but sort of are you personally a little bit excited, sort of, having all those leagues merged together? You get more chances to go up against those LCS teams that, like 100 Thieves, for example, that you played in the first round. Yeah, the first round. The sort of opportunity to sort of clash against other regions, potentially coming out with a combination region that's stronger than it was before.
yeah, obviously, at the start, knowing that they're gonna merge the regions, I wasn't being so serious about it because it was still too far when I knew it.
Yeah.
When I won, I think, well, this is gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna merge. So, but now that I like it's like my last game here in LA.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited actually to because I think in the last time, like it's gonna be good for the other regions because I think the level of the competition is gonna be harder. I think that's how the game goes also.
Yeah.
That you need to keep improving. So now everyone needs to like improve a little bit more because they can be replaced. I mean,
Yeah.
so for us at least, like maybe Brazil, maybe LLA, it's a bit of upgrade. I wanna say. Obviously, many people are not gonna get the. They're not gonna be there because there's so little spots. But I feel like the ones who's gonna stay in the NA or Brazil are gonna be one of the best in our region. So I feel like it's good overall. I think it's good. I think it needed to be a change.
Do you think next year when I talk to you, you guys are gonna make Swiss stage? Like, are you confident in yourself?
I'm confident. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna keep playing. So wherever or whenever team I'm in, it's gonna keep being my dream.
Yeah.
I want to be in Swift stage. If it's in Brazil or if it's in NA, I want to for me to retire. I want to just make it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every time I'm in home, I'm just like, dude, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be my motivation, and also that's why it hurt so much today because we were again one more step to that position.
Yeah.
And also I was the one who was the further in 2016, I think.
17.
Now 17 also. So also here. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it hurt so much.
Final question. This was the last time CBLOL representative and LA representative clash internationally. 1.4 million people, peak viewers. tuned in to watch you guys clash. What does that mean to you? You know, like having this series like went the full distance, you know, back and forth. What does it mean to you that this is the last defining match that, you know, people remember, like these two regions clashing?
I mean, obviously, uh, it's like mythical. I don't know how to say because Latam and Brazil like like to fight each other. I don't know how to say it, but
Yeah.
there's a rivalry right there. So I think the numbers are really good. To be honest, obviously every region was expecting each representative to win.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was like really exciting for everyone to watch.
Mhm.
At least in Latin people or Brazilian people.
Yeah.
So at least we could make it fun a little. So, but yeah, obviously someone has to win, and Brazil was better this time. Yeah, it's pretty sad because it's gonna be the last one that we fight each other.
Yeah.
So that's why also um, it's kind of bad for us because we think we could win. So, but now we always gonna have this memory that we lose now.
Sure. I mean, just to sort of put that point forward, you guys set the record. Your guys' last series, that is the most viewed series of the entire Worlds 2024 so far. So
Oh, really?
that can be your lasting memory as well when you step off Berlin. As I wrap up this interview, do you have anything that you like to cover that perhaps I didn't manage to talk about in this interview, or anything you like to say to the fans, perhaps?
I think something that I want to say to fans, I think is more likely we did we did everything we could. To be honest, I feel like there's a lot of moments that we could just play a little bit better, but we cannot change it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm just proud of everyone, my team especially. Only I'm also proud of the fans that always support us.
Yeah.
This whole time, not only today, not only yesterday. I mean, all whole time. And I'm sorry for not giving you guys the smile that I wanted you guys to have. So yeah, just thank you, and I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for your time, Audie. I wish you all the best, and hopefully I get a chance to speak with you in 2025. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.